Welcome cereal eaters to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, this is a lovely set from 1985 and it's Kellogg's Frosty, Tony the Tiger and Friend models. Let's take a look.
So on the front of the packet you'll see you've got Tony there in a very classical pose from the 80s, advertising these free models. On the side of the packet you've actually got information of the 6 models to collect, and you've got an image of them all there. And obviously a description as well, and you'll see at the bottom actually there's a corner of a scene as well that is all revealed on the back, because we've got a couple of things there. We've got this cutout background scene, in this case TigerMan Limited, which ties in nicely with the adverts that were on the TV at the time, and then you've got a cutout vehicle. So in this case you've got TigerMan's Fake Flake Company deliveries. So there were 3 different packets to collect. So you have this one, you've got one with a snowmobile on, and finally you've also got the beach scene one as well, and I'll show you some of those later on. But let's look at the kits themselves. When you actually open the cereal up, this is how they came. They came in these cellophane bags. They came in 3 colours. So you've got blue, orange and also grey. And here's a full image of the full set of 6 as well, with all 3 colours, so you can see what they're like. Now what I thought it'd be worth doing is actually seeing what it's like making one of these. So this is one of the kits here. So we'll start to snip away at the actual model itself. I want to do this because otherwise you end up with these sort of burrs on the end of the actual model, which is a bit of a pain sometimes. It doesn't look really great. So you'll see here, for example, we've got Tony's head, and a bit fiddly. These are really difficult to actually use, these models, because they're probably better for smaller fingers than me. But there's his head there, which you can see. Whoop, as he drops it, and you'll see at the bottom there they've got a little sort of sprue bit to actually attach to the body. So we'll do the body. I presume what you could do is you could actually sort of spray these with some sort of primer and then actually paint them as well, but clearly that wasn't something that I ever did. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a painted version of these. The models themselves are really collectible. There's a lot of people sort of interested in them, even though they were probably one of the hardest models to actually keep together. I mean, it talks about posable arms and legs on the side of the packet, but it really didn't, they really weren't that posable. So there you go, there's his body all attached, and you'll see he's got sockets for his arms, legs and tail at the back there. So let's give him his tail. So really easy to construct these though, in terms of not many parts. So this one we've got is actually Tony with his cereal, actually, because he's actually got a bowl of Frosties. There's the bowl there, you can just see it at the top. So that's a really small bit that often gets lost when you see these models actually for sale. Right, there we go, that's all the bits off. Now let's join them up to him, shall we? And this is where they become a pain. Tail in, leg in, there's his arm. Oops. He's taking shape all right. Then we're going to put his bowl in first before we put his arm on, and this is the bit that, as I say, regularly gets lost. Got such a small hole, to actually fit it is a right pain in the backside. Here we go. Got his bowl in. And we've lost his head. There we go. He's in. He's together. Oh, butterfingers. Right. So there we go. There's Tony. So I really like these models. I mean, even though they're a right pain to actually put together, I just think they are so good in terms of having a character from the cereal actually having something you can actually make and do. And it's even better that you can actually then have a cutout scene to actually use as well. So let's show you the full set of 6 all made. So these are ones that I've sort of acquired over the years. And you'll see you've got a couple of TigerMan. You've got one of him holding his fake flakes, or he's running away with Frosties, I'm not entirely sure. You've got a couple of Tony. You've got Tony Jr., or Tomcat as he started to be called. And you've got Achoo Rabbit with his hanky as well. I said that you could actually do a cutout scene, and here's one that I cut out from the actual beach scene. So you'll see I've tried to do it sort of for the size of the packet. It's probably a little bit large, but it's almost there. You then have the Jeep, which I've made. Again, really straightforward to do this with just a bit of glue and various tabs, but they're quite cool. And then you can obviously put your character with the actual item. Now, I don't think for a minute that Tony is going to stand up. Oh, yep. I'll take that back. So I've managed to get him standing. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good, really. And a great display piece to put around your bedroom.
And here's the snowmobile scene. I haven't actually ever made the van one, so perhaps that's something for me to build in the future.
Check out the advert which follows this as well. So this was heavily promoted at the time, and yeah, it's really nice. I like the fact that they've got the interactive cereal packet as well as the models themselves. I think it's a brilliant offer from Kellogg's.
Come on, Tom, get it together.
Look, Tony, it's me.
Achoo!
Here comes TigerMan.
Yikes! Take that, TigerMan.
There's a free model of Tony, or Tom, or Achoo Rabbit, or TigerMan in every special packet of Kellogg's Frosties, so you can make up your own adventures.
They're great!
As always, if you want to see this and other cereal items, please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Kellogg's and then Frosties.